The first one said, just a little intro. So I guess you got to update what you put on it, and then it'll go from there.
A test. Right, that was just a test model, just to kind of like give people an intro. So definitely they can. We can add different things. We can even add the meeting. So we can mention Nicole and Ashley's meeting in a text thing that folks have, and so we can add products. Like I know you've got some product, Dean. I've got some product. Got friends with product, and of course we've got meetings of some of our past clients. So we can use it for a variety of things. But yes, we have added mobile texting to our Straight Talk family. So if you want to text Straight Talk to 81257, that's just an introduction one, but I will definitely add information. I might even put in one of the meeting notes, if that's all right with you, Ashley. I can put in the meeting time for the 9th meeting. I'll be doing this show next week, but I can definitely put in a note that if folks are interested, and then they can learn about that meeting through our mobile texting.
That would be wonderful.
That would be no problem at all. So, we can use it through a variety of means of communicating things about our show, as well as communicating things about things that our guests have going on. So we can definitely do that. And I think we've had a very lively discussion, covered everything from laughter to pets to the malls and what's going on with them. So I hope everybody enjoyed it, and we've got some more amazing guests next week. So hopefully everybody will tune in next week. Dean, you want to give folks the platforms once again that we're on?
Sure. You know what? You can catch us here at Blog Talk Radio for the replay. But don't forget to catch us tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Skyhawk Radio Network. And if you miss those two things, then you can catch us on a number of platforms to include Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, TuneIn, Stitcher, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, Podcast Addict, Castbox, and again here on Blog Talk Radio. Like I always say, when you walk out your front door, showtime in the world is your stage. Just make sure that people are not watching the rehearsal. With that being said, it's the 6-Man Dean Geronimo. Have an outstanding week. We'll see y'all in 7 days.
And speaking of 7 days from now, we'll have another person that I met through Sri. Then that read-along program on next week, we're going to have Walter David Greason. He's the Chief Executive Officer for the International Center for Metropolitan Growth, a firm that specializes in starting and attracting new businesses to markets in North America. So he's been a teacher at Monmouth and a variety of other things. He was a great guest on Sri, and I'm hoping that we'll also have a great conversation with him. And we're also hoping to have a gentleman on that will be talking about the primary and electoral politics, that being that I see about is actually a young lady. I said a gentleman, so I need to get my genders right. But it's a young lady, Andrea Benjamin, and she will be talking about everything from coalitions to electoral representation and policy representation in local politics. And so definitely should be another great conversation with Andrea Benjamin and Walter Greason, and we may have some other guests as well. But once again, I do want to thank those that joined me, Corey Cohen, as well as Andrea, and definitely have to thank Vin, my filmmaker, as well as Bridget. So we've had a number of folks that covered a whole host of conversation and definitely covered a lot of topics. So really good having folks on. And as I say every week, know that once you've been on, we're considered part of the family, and you're always welcome to call back in to learn more about what's going on. So once again, I want to thank Ashley for being on, that being my Northgate person, and definitely want to thank the rest of the guests as well. So definitely thanks for being on. If you're still on, I just appreciate you being on and look forward to having you on in the near future on upcoming episodes as well. But until next week, peace.